When visiting Hana, you want to enjoy the beaches just south of town, especially Koki Beach and Hamoa Beach, and then continue a few miles along to the Pools of Oheo, which is easy to do if you're spending at least 1 or 2 nights in Hana. But if you are attempting the entire road to Hana as a one-day round trip, this would be a challenge because of the time it takes. It could be done if you keep moving along, but you'll see how beautiful these beaches are and the pools, and it'll make you want to spend more time here. We'll take you there right now. It's another scenic stretch, something like the road to Hana, but look at the sign. It shows you could get back to Wailuku going in either way, either the same road that you took getting to Hana, or you just keep going around the other side of the island. The back road is fairly rough with several miles of gravel surface, and sometimes it's a narrow one-lane winding road. Car rental companies discourage that and will hold you liable for any damage. We turn off the main road down to a small coastal route with lovely views of the sea and passing a famous huli huli chicken place, tasty barbecued chicken, on our way to Koki Beach. Today it's quite calm here and not very crowded. Gentle little waves, ideal for the family, go splash around in the water. There are some days where the surf is bigger, a little stormier, and there's a rip current, so you do have to be careful when you're at Koki. The red sandstone cliff is quite beautiful and most unusual. Depending on waves and tide, you can walk along the shore and follow that cliff for a few hundred yards. The shoreline tide pools are a fine place to stand and enjoy some views of the Pacific Ocean, and there's even a little grass shack pavilion for your picnic. But there's no toilet facilities here, so moving along to the next beach on the way, which does have such facilities, Hamoa Beach. There's a well-known listing of the country's top 10 beaches put out by a fellow named Dr. Beach, and Hamoa made that list twice in the last 8 years. Ernest Hemingway also had a rating for this beach he called the world's best. It's certainly Hana's most famous beach. Another shoreline park with world fame is the Pools of Oheo. It's a few more miles down the road through more of this scenic terrain. There are some scattered houses down here. The mountain above is Haleakala. This area is owned by Hana Ranch. It's a working cattle ranch on 3,600 acres in the Hana area that supports a grass-fed herd of 1,600 cattle who spend their entire lives on the grass. Altogether, it's a 12-mile drive from Hana town to reach the Ohio pools, but it's a lovely trip. As you can see, there's some houses along here with beautiful lawns and flowers in the yard, and the mountains up behind. Many of these people would be working for the Hana Ranch. As you might imagine, this is a very quiet neighborhood. When you see people pulling over and parking, there must be something going on, and yes, it's a waterfall, a roadside waterfall. If you can find a parking space off the road, be sure to stop here at Wailua Falls. There's a footpath that you could walk down on the right side if you want to take a little dip in the pool, but just looking at it from the road is so easy and beautiful. It's one of the nicest waterfalls on the entire Hana Road. And then back in your car and continue on the journey, and you'll soon be in the park. This is the Haleakala National Park, Kipahulu District. Normal admission fees apply, but if you already paid once to go up to Haleakala Crater, the same ticket is good for 3 days and will get you in here, so hang on to it. Upon arrival, we were greeted by the ethereal music of a barefoot ukulele strumming singer who really set the mood for us, evoking a mystical spirit of entering into a natural heartland. A quick preview of the shoreline up ahead and one of the pools with waterfall. There are several informative signs describing your walking options. If you go to the left, you're heading to the waterfall and through a bamboo forest, another waterfall. Or take a right and you'll reach the coast in an easy half-mile loop walk. which is the direction I'm going to take you on right now. It's the easier route, takes less time, and is beautiful. We are in the national park walking down to the 7 pools, sometimes called the 7 sacred pools, but there's more than 7 pools, and it's not actually sacred. It's in Ohe'o Gulch on the Hana coastline. It's part of the Haleakala National Park. Ohe'o Gulch has a reputation as one of the most beautiful stream hikes available anywhere in all the Hawaiian Islands. It's only half a mile with an easy walking path that'll take you 15 or 20 minutes. We are following that red dotted line down to the shore and along the stream passing the pools. Or if we had gone left heading inland following that white dotted line, it would bring you to 2 more waterfalls on a 4-mile loop. We've arrived early in the morning because we spent the night in Hana last night. That gives us a big advantage. During the day, it'll be very crowded, hundreds, if not 1,000 people here. But this morning, we'll have it pretty much to ourselves. It also helps that we're visiting in January, which is the low season, less crowded, and more perfect weather with delightful temperatures. In about 10 minutes, you'll arrive at the shoreline, enjoying dramatic vistas along the coast with that rocky cliff and outcrops and little islets offshore. Once you've paid admission to the park, you can camp here for free. No permit required. You're allowed to walk anywhere, just be careful when you're off the trail. You don't want to twist your ankle or trip and fall on your way out to the point for the excellent view along the shoreline. There is no beach here, and that ocean water can get pretty rough and gnarly with those rocks underneath, so you do not want to be swimming in the ocean along this shoreline. Just enjoy the view. The loop trail then continues inland along the stream, and it gets even more scenic with pools and beautiful plants and the mountain up above. You can walk along parts of the stream if you're careful, but there is a defined trail that makes it easier for the stroll. You'll be getting nice views of the stream as you walk along on the trail, and parts of the trail are nicely carved out with stone steps. It makes it very easy for you. You'll soon reach the largest of the pools, almost circular, with a delightful waterfall plunging down into it. Yes, you can jump in and swim, like this Tarzan and Jane couple who got here early and have the pool to themselves. However, the official park ruling is as follows. Swimming is not recommended in the Kipahulu district of the park. Water quality varies and violent flash floods can occur in the stream at any time. Injuries and deaths have occurred. On the way out, you will pass some Hawaiian cultural sites. These are archaeological remains of stone walls that were built probably in the early 19th century in the traditional Hawaiian style, no mortar or cut stone. Similar in kind to the thousands of stone walls that the Hawaiians built during their prehistoric period, nicely restored by the Park Service, and also they're building a Hawaiian house, the typical hale, a thatch roof grass shack. Like most native peoples of the pre-industrial world, the Hawaiians fit right in with their environment. They were lucky to have an ideal environment in which to live. That completes our brief look at Ohe'o, and now we are driving back to Hana. Returning along the same route is another delightful experience, especially when your cousin does all the driving. Check out this blazing patch of bougainvillea along the road with the reds and the yellows. Amazing stuff. It's the same 12-mile drive back to Hana, completing our look at the beaches and pools south of town. We have more movies about Hana and the rest of Maui that you can find in our collection. We frequently upload new movies, so please subscribe to our channel and click that little alarm bell so you'll be notified. And if you enjoyed the movie, how about a thumbs up? And we always welcome comments down below. Or if you have questions about the destination, make note and we'll answer them. Thanks for watching.